How's it going, YouTube? Ornum here, and today I'm showing you some builds you can use in your Minecraft world. Let's get into it. Starting off with the biggest project on the list, you could build an abandoned village. The place you're seeing right now is not a village I built with the intent to make it abandoned. I just got lazy and decided instead of continuing to expand it, I make it look abandoned. It's also a great way of adding a feeling of age to your world. Next, you can make a custom banner with whatever color scheme you choose. For me, I use black and white and put it next to a pillager outpost that are also slightly customized, just so it looks like the raiders have their own banner and flag. Moving on, try building this arched bridge. It shouldn't take very long and it adds a faster way of traveling from each side of the river. Next up, make this town notice board. I think it looks really good, but it can end up looking even better if you add text to the signs, whether it's there for you to read or just to look good. Another very simple but effective way to add color to a bland area would be to add a small pond like this one. It doesn't have to be identical, and you can make it whatever size you want. Moving to this golem statue, it does a good job of adding age to your builds, and you can even add some backstory to it if you want. In my world, this is an ancient statue built as a memorial by a king hundreds of years ago to honor the first iron golem. Next, you could try building this graveyard. Now, I love this graveyard. I built it with no reference image and just needed a way to fill up space. Didn't think it would turn out good, but it was way better than I expected. If you're watching this during October, you could even add jack-o'-lanterns to give a spooky look to your graveyard. Another build I'm happy with the way it turned out is this custom nether portal. If you don't want it in a room as big as this, you could always cut off the outer layer. A very quick addition to your Minecraft world, if you have a pet parrot and don't know where to put it, is you can build an open tree house. Moving on to another build I love, this is a small campfire bridge. It makes it easy to cross between a lake or a large pond, and as you can see, it helps me connect up my pathways from one side of the pond to another. This cart or carriage, whatever you call it, is something I think is necessary if you're making a medieval town. If you don't know where to put any, try it on a road or beside one. I won't lie, this haystack with a pitchfork is not something you really need at all, but it can go well with a barn or a town heavy into farming, which is why it's in mine. Every village needs water, especially if it's not too close to a river, which is why you need one or more of these small wells, depending on the size of your village, and they don't cost too many resources to build in survival either. This coal crane, I'd call it, is a great way to show that your village is mining and always upgraded. So if your village has either chimneys, a blacksmith, or you just have a nice looking cave that you don't want to cover up, you can use this instead. This high class, nice looking garden is a quick thing to build, and it's something you can add to the richer side of the town to show they have the resources to maintain their gardens. Next up is these stables. They look very nice when added to the outskirts of town and are a practical way of keeping your horses from escaping. However, a downside is that the horses can move between each side. I've tried to fix it, but it ruins the design, so I don't know though. If you're okay with that, that's fine. Do it. Alright, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed and want to support me, consider leaving a like on the video and maybe subscribing. You can find more of my social media in the description. See you in the next video.